kill you. Kill you. Y'all seen that movie with that black woman?
Oh yeah, she was.
Strangers. I forgot what it was called, but it was really good. Like people need to know about self love, know how to date, and all that comes from parents. Like your parents need to teach you all this stuff, and if they don't, and something happened to you,
Obviously.
unfortunately, that's on them. But you can also educate yourself if you're not taught things. So it's partially your fault too, because even though my parent didn't teach me how to date, I can look up on how to date appropriate or how to be safe. I can also look up sex. I don't know much about sex. I can look that up. I can ask the teacher. I can ask my friends, people who I feel like is qualified. So, it go both ways.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yep, safety. That's true. You can't do the Netflix and chill on the first day. Yeah, I've seen a lot of movies and in real life where people meet somebody like somebody I knew, for instance. You want to talk about that? He got.
What she said, kind of just, drew back a little bit of memories, to me. This past year, we lost one of the brightest minds that we had that attended our school. A very, very good friend of ours actually passed away because of that. And, that's something I've always tried to tell younger guys and women, and even older men and older women. Hey, you need to be careful because meeting somebody online, a stranger, even somebody that you think that you know, if if they didn't get pre-screened, what I mean by that is if your parents didn't meet them, or if you don't got a good judge of character, or they give you the illusion that they about to give you the cookie to the cookie got. You can't just fall for these tricks because people are very, very deceptive, and some people want to rob you for money, and some people, plan on killing you and taking your life. And, that's a very, very serious topic. Like, one thing me and him used to joke about. He used to call me the king of internet dating. One point, young, used to be on Tinder. I ain't about to shy about that. My mom spoke to me about it and told me the dangers of online dating. And that, I told him, I said, yeah, I might have chat with people online, but I never met up with them because these are complete strangers, people that you've never met a day in your life. You don't know their intentions, especially if you go out of town to meet these people out of unfamiliar environment. You really putting yourself at harm's risk. And that's to the men and the women, and you can't let nobody get you under the influence.
Oh yeah. And that's how one of our good friends got. He went on a date, met her on Tinder. She set him up, but we went for a few drinks, got him real drunk. Then met him on Tinder, brought him home to the house, her house, and I guess he thought he was about. I don't know what he thought about happening, but anyway, they ended up setting him up. I guess they was trying to rob him, must be, but probably went bad. But anyway, they ended up shooting him and killing him.
If he lost his life, he had a very, very bright future. And I've also known a female friend of mine. She ended up getting raped because of that, and it's a very, very serious thing. But I also tell people when it comes to relationships, also don't play games. Debate that I actually had, a few of my friends, before our friend ended up passing, was the fact, why are we sitting here wasting time? The dating process is really too long, and it's really so crazy nowadays. What we call dating isn't what our parents called dating, what our grandparents. There was really no dating. It was getting arranged marriage to people having a free choice. But the problem with that is really getting to know somebody. Like when me and her, my wife, first started dating, one thing that I did tell her, like, hey, I want to meet your dad, because I was from that old school mindset. I don't want nobody, first of all, accuse me of nothing or think that I want to do any harm to their daughter. I was always told, if you want to talk to a girl, whether you want to date her, court her, make your intentions known to her family. That way, you're a straight up guy. And at the same time, that they try to threaten you or anything, they know that your family ain't nothing to play with.
Mm-hmm. Date safely.
Speaking of safety, how do y'all feel about polygamy?
Oh, you mean like family in marriage or dating?
Dating in marriage, in a polygamous relationship, like a trifecta.
I don't agree. I mean, to each his own, but I say no. I think, huh?
Can you tell them what your quote was? So we had a joke about that. What was it? Remember the joke?
I think a lot of people who have open relationships end up having polygamous relationships where their relationship is not really is uh, just excluded to just them. In my mind, I just think that when people have open relationships, I just think that they really didn't really want to be with that person solely, or a full commitment, but they just don't want to lose the person at the same time, so they want to have, I don't know, multiple people,
Uh,
like a play toy or something.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he
what
definitely
was
don't want to be with homegirl if it's open.
Oh
oh,
yeah.
what was the last part you had heard?
The open relationship part.
Oh yeah. When you think about yeah, we were talking about how you feel about open relationships and polygamy. I don't agree with other people might be okay with it. I can't share. I'm a jealous person.
Yeah, she
Me
told me.
too. But I don't have that problem. Me and Zay, we have couple friends. That's what we have. We don't have that single friend of the opposite sex because we know like all the friends I've had, that was single a lot of times liked me. And I didn't even know it until I start seeing little looks and little stares. A lot of times that's what it be. Like when you really good friends with somebody, a lot of times you end up in a relationship. They say the best friends make the best partners. So
That's so true. I totally agree with that. Yeah, we learned that kind of in the latter before we got married and we started being just getting serious about dating and thinking about considering marriage more seriously. We did have to get rid of a lot of our single friends and either and just do couple and some of our single friends who got married. Then we still hang out with them because it came like a group couple thing. But we had learned that had let a lot of single friendships go. Some people respect it and they would decide to go on their own, and some you just had to cut off.
One friend, she disappeared, like the friend with congratulations on your relationship, and she was out, never to be heard from again.
Mm-hmm.
Other friends, we mutually told, they backed off, they understood. One person told me, they said, hey, I would keep our friendship respectful. If you need me, call me. If she hurts you, I'll do this, that, and the third. Another person said, well, if it don't work out with her, give me a shot. And that's something that you also do got to watch out for. The people who leave that door open. She had a guy, I had to close that door quick. That's the thing that you do. You got to set boundaries with your friends, and that's something that when you become more serious and becoming a part of a committed relationship, and that does turn to marriage, you do tend to find that you do lose friends who are single, and it's better to have a couple friends. That and nothing else that you also mentioned, having those boundaries. And if you need to talk to the husband, you need to talk to the wife, you go through me. Like I had a friend she had a friend who didn't respect that, and I told her, I said, hey, if you call my phone past 8 o'clock, she answers my phone. Well, no, I think that's what was it, 9 o'clock. You call my phone at 9 o'clock. I said she'll answer my phone. And one thing, it scared her because she was like, how does she have access to your phone? And one thing, some people they don't treat their dating life like marriage. They don't have the end goal. That's another problem. People don't have the end goal. They just messing around. They don't know what they want, or they act like they're confused. If you want to be with somebody, almost I want to say about they want if it's mutual attraction, and you learn about that person. And when it does come to friends, you have to let your friends know we don't play that. If you want the meats or you want the juice box, you have to go. Had a friend, she wanted the elephant trunk. She had to go. Joy kicked her out like she was Jane of the Jungle.
That was kind of hard because she was a fool sister.
She was a
sister,
fool.
but I had it.
But guess what? What happens when a fool meets a fool?
I don't know. Because
they get foolish.
Oh
get
yeah.
foolish. That's a story for another day.
another day. That you don't create over. That's another thing that people have. Like I don't want to say like a misconception. That's something that a lot of people you end up letting. They leave that door open. You have to know when to close that door. Did you have anything else to say, Miss Funmon TV or Miss Journey?
Well, I mean, the friend thing, yeah, that's cool. To have friends. A lot of times though, when you get with someone, a lot of your single friends start disappearing for some reason. Like it seemed like I don't know, the vibe between you guys change sometimes. But it's good if you have friends, and if you do, yeah, boundaries are important. But I mean, who want their man going on a lunch date with another woman? So I'm just saying,
I
when you could be on lunch with me, like. But hey, everybody different. Some people cool with that. All for 'em. But hey,
yeah.
I'm not having it. But I
I
feel
think I
you.
have two closing stories. This was one thing. Well, two closing stories about my friend and then about me. The story with the friend first. He ended up. He was working, and his hairstylist was doing his hair, and his hairstylist wanted to go on a date. His girlfriend at the time, she said, "Oh no," had him cancel his appointment, block her, and found him a new stylist. And then with me, this is what I used to do. This was, my little petty moment. Uh, if a female customer would bring me food at my job, sometimes I didn't outright accept it. Like I remember like a few times, a couple girls, they knew I was in a relationship. They tried to bring me food, everything. So what I would do, I was like, man, I know you told me I can't eat this. I can't eat this food and everything. So what she'll do, she'll cook me something 10 times better, and she'll throw the food in the trash. Another thing, guys, you have to know how to either let women down nice and smooth or harsh. Had to tell somebody harshly. You can never compare to what I have.
Yeah. Also, with that, those type things, you need to be careful what you accept too, because sometimes women do that to see how far you will go. And sometimes, man, they're just real friendly. Y'all friendly. Y'all don't be thinking like that. But
Y'all,
Eve got Adam to do some things.
yes,
So always be mindful. There's some snake women out here. Oh, if he take my food, that's an invitation. That maybe I could get that stuff, or maybe I can go a little farther.
yeah,
And guys do the same thing. Oh, if I get her this thing, and she accepted, then so be careful. But I agree. I feel you on it. It's good to be like, oh, throw it away, but don't accept some of them, because some of them might put something in your food for one.
yeah.
Because a
Oh,
lot of Southern people into voodoo, so you gotta
yeah.
be mindful of that. And some people believe in that stuff, and it can get you sick. Some people might even put stuff in your food to poison you. You never know. Somebody might be hating on Joy and come get you, or try to get you to hurt her. Like, it's a whole lot of stuff. You can't be accepting everything from people. So just be careful. Not saying, I know you're a wise brother, and anybody. This just goes to anyone. Just be careful, because you never know what people thinking, and you never know how if the devil using them to do something. You just never know. You gotta be careful. So I feel
Like I told her on our list.
I tell him that every day.
Look,
Words.
I tell her, you always gotta keep your eye on the time. You gotta check your perimeters. I told her, I said, I want you to remember this lesson. Always know where your clock and your Glock is at. Miss Journey, closing statements.
Yeah, I agree with the knowing.
Get you some water.
Okay, so yeah, I agree. Thank you. With the being careful, about accepting food and stuff, because that's kind of like, it reminds me of that episode That's So Raven, when she kept accepting gifts from this prince, not knowing that she was accepting marriage and stuff. And a lot of times, things, and me too. So I had I had some people that guys that I had to, they're trying to be nice. I had to turn down, like, or they want to do stuff that normally a husband or a boyfriend would do, like they help you out. I'm like, oh, thank you, that's so sweet. But like, but no.
Don't even try to give me.
I just better shut it down. You can't even entertain it.
Yeah, girl.
Lay of the smackdown. My closing statement, I guess, is this. This is something crazy. I don't know if you ever thought about this.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Here's my closing statement. Everybody knows how Adam blamed Eve. What if Eve didn't blame the devil? Then women would have had dominion over the earth against the devil. That is my closing statement. And remember, ladies and men, you see a clock and a block. This has been your Lee Champion podcast featuring Miss Alicia's life journey and Fun Mom TV. Join us next time as we get together one of these days. And happy Valentine's, happy Black History Month, and
Oh, you're gonna get Fun Mom TV. Tell all her where to find her at.
oh yeah, find her at Fun Mom TV.
I can't hear y'all.
Oh, tell everyone where to find you and how to find you. Fun Mom TV.
Oh, okay. If you want tutoring, go to GoDaddy/tutorme.com if you're looking for a tutor. Also you can find me on YouTube, Fun Mom TV. I got 2 other channels. If you like cleaning, I got Fun Mom Cleaning. I also got Fun Mom University, where I just talk about school stuff because I just like school stuff and learning and growing as a person. So you can find me there. Just type me in, or you can type in my name, Tara Shan, and all of my channels will pop up. So yeah, also on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. What else? And Instagram. So Fun Mom TV, y'all hit me up. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Shop on T3.
Huh?
In your merchandise.
Oh yeah. You can find my merchandise on Teespring/Terra Tutors. Just positive sayings. So.
You can also follow me on YouTube at Alicia's Life Journey or TikTok. Also have Sunshine Puppet Crew. Sunshine Puppet Crew on TikTok.
Find me at LeeChampion.com. We have a photography piece coming. It's going to be a joint. It's going to be phenomenal pictures coming soon.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below to all of our channels. And don't forget to subscribe to Lee Champion Podcast. We are out.
Bye.